people genuinely struggling with this. I don't want to minimize
The
that.
LGBs.
You're the guy that walks around with your freaking dog off the leash, aren't you?
I don't walk around. I go to the park though.
Yeah.
I'll throw the ball in the park at the
Yeah,
park.
you're the problem. We are not a part of this community, and these people feel that the T feels like you're being transphobic, and they're eating their own.
To date a woman
Whoa,
when she could have done it.
Whoa. You can't do the butt hurt thing.
Ruslan.
LGB, beef with the T, sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit, but it's the real thing, okay?
It does sound like a Dave Chappelle skit.
So this is Amazing Lucas. I like some of his videos, and I thought this was hilarious.
If you haven't heard, there is an amazing thing happening, okay? And that is, there is a culture war. I'm talking about a culture war that is taking place within the alphabet community. That's correct. Because there is a hashtag going on Twitter, which is LGB without the T.
Bruh, look at this meme.
Yes. Hey, what do we say though? Wisdom will be proven right by her children. Eventually, folks on the fringes will eat their own.
Bro, this meme says, we unicorns need to stick together. And it says, is that a plunger on your head? And this irregular horse with a plunger on their head representing the T+ community.
What a great meme.
Sheesh.
What a great meme. No, it gets better though, friends. Play it.
Oh, my goodness. It is a chef's kiss, okay? It is a chef's kiss. Because what is happening is that there's a divide that is taking place where the LGB wants to be separated from the T. Because the LGB is like, hey, we're a sexual orientation. That's what we are, okay? That's gender dysphoria. We're nothing alike. And this due to lesbians being called T-phobic, right? They're being accused of being transphobic.
Nuts.
Hold on.
You lesbians are transphobic.
Yo, they said the same. The Hodge twins did a video about the same thing. They said that 94% of men won't date a trans woman.
Yeah.
So they said that it's transphobia. Bro, wisdom will be proven right by her children.
Yo, the fact that the LGB is like, we've been around.
Yeah.
Y'all just made this up. That is
play the video.
It's because they're not interested in dating trans women.
The fact that him cracking up is hilarious.
Listen to this. Watch this.
Then you won't date trans folks.
This is the best thing ever. Watch this, guys.
If you're cis and you won't date trans folks, you're transphobe.
If you're cis and you won't date transphobe,
Translate
you're
for us.
transphobic. Okay, cis is like you're
Translate alphabet for us.
translate alphabet. I want to speak alphabet. Cis is like, like you're cisgendered male, cisgendered female.
Meaning you're attracted. You're a man that is a man and was born a man, and God made you a man,
and you're attracted to,
and you're still a man,
right? And is it the attraction to?
I think you're attracted to female.
That's a great take. He said this was always the logical conclusions of the alphabet community. The T's ideology believes you can choose what you are, while the LGBs think you're born this way. Well, some of the T's probably feel like they were born in the wrong body too, right?
Yeah, but I think another big difference was that the LGB is a sexual orientation where the T's specifically are like or is it like it's a sexual preference and the T's are a sexual orientation? Like the T's think they're something that they're not, whereas or they think they're not something that they are. And the LGBs are like, no, I'm just attracted to this. Whereas the trans is like, I am this, versus the LGBs being like, I'm attracted to this. So it's like it's a very different.
Yep. Go ahead.
Now, if that made you mad, maybe it's your prejudices that you need to probe.
Now, if that made you mad, then it's your prejudice that you need to probe.
Trying to find a word that rhymes with phobe. Chose probe. Such a weird word.
The funny part is, again, like, who decides how we get to change words?
Yeah.
Like the word phobic and phobia is like, I use this example all the time. Like my wife has an actual phobia.
She has a real life phobia
of animals. We were at my dad's house yesterday. They got this new cute little dog. It's the cutest dog in the world.
She's scared of that one too.
Oh my gosh, her name's Mila. Amazing dog. And my wife, the dog just under the table like sniffed my wife's foot, and she freaked out.
How did she? So what did she do?
She just jolted, like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? She's like, oh, she's fine. My wife knows she's not gonna bite you. But there's an actual
Her brain tells her
phobia
it's gonna bite her.
of animals. She can't be in the room. And by the way, my dad's animals is like, they used to have a little dog before. Small little dogs that my dad owns, she's the best with. But generally speaking, like if we're walking by, if we're outside, if we're at an event, if we're at a park, and there's a dog that's not on a leash, she'll grab me and create a barrier for herself.
So she feels most.
Or send me to ask the people to put their dog on a leash. What's up with you dog people that don't want to put your dog on a leash? There's people out here with real animal phobias. You're that person, aren't you? You're the guy that walks around with your freaking dog off the leash, aren't you?
I don't walk around. I go to the park though.
Yeah.
I'll throw the ball in the park at the
Yeah,
park.
you're the problem. So that's a real phobia.
Yeah.
That's a real phobia. That's a real thing.
Yeah. That's like thinking dogs are the same. Like how people feel about spiders, she feels about dogs.
Yes. So if a cisgendered male says, I'm into biologically born women, females,
Yep.
that is all I'm into ever. You can't say that they're transphobic. Or if a cisgendered male who is same-sex attracted and says, no, I want real men
Yeah. Ooh.
who have a penis,
They're not attracted to.
how are they transphobic?
Let's get it straight.
How is there phobia there?
A gay man is not attracted to the jawline that a man has versus the jawline of a female. They're attracted to a very specific body part that men have.
I don't know what they're attracted to. I don't want to presume. All I'm saying is
son.
that is not a phobia. That's all I'm saying. That is not a phobia.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it's about.
The reasons you've got, you're reducing us to when we disrobe.
You're reducing us to when we disrobe. So they're like based on the body parts you see, you're reducing us to that, which is absolutely hilarious because it's like, yeah, what else do you? Because the other side of the argument is like, there's no clothes that are women's clothes, and it's all men's and females' clothes, and they're like, but it is our clothes and our makeup and our hair. It's not just when we disrobe.
Yeah,
it's like, which one is it?
And that kind of thinking ain't sophisticated. It's more like microbes. I know you think you've got good reasons, maybe you do.
maybe you do.
Trauma's real, it's hard to heal. I'd never say that that isn't true.
It becomes about trauma. Everything becomes about trauma.
Trying to be super woke in your own song, in your own diss song. They're trying to be woke to the people that they're dissing.
But transphobia is transphobia, and you won't get a pass when we're through.
Is that it?
We're human beings, not sex organs, cis lesbians. I'm talking to you.
Oh, snap!
You can't make this up.
Don DeMarco.
Cis lesbians,
Shots
I'm talking
fired!
to you.
Shots fired.
So that's a trans man, or that's a trans woman that was a man, transitioned to being a man, and is butthurt that she didn't get to date a woman when she could have done it.
Whoa. You can't do the butt hurt thing.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Keep going.
We can't do. Oh,
I'm joking.
man.
I'm going. Keep
He
going.
did not.
Keep going.
I'm saying, I'm gonna use their pronouns.
Listen,
So-
just make the point. Forget
Okay.
the pronouns. Just get
So they were a dude, became a girl, is now mad that the girl couldn't date the lesbian women. So trans woman is mad that she's the trans woman that is mad that she can't date the cis lesbians.
Yes.
You could have just dated a woman when you were a man.
Well,
you
yeah.
could have skipped a step and still got the woman.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want the lesbian woman.
Well, that's the thing about the trans stuff is
The
that
trans stuff.
you are respectfully, if you don't transition,
Okay.
are statistically likely to just grow up and be same-sex attracted. So the fact that, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you transition, but you're opposite sex attracted, but you want to identify as the opposite, that like it's gender dysphoria.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're eating their own, bro.
Yeah.
There's
that's crazy,
literally,
son.
we are not a part of this community, and these people feel, the T feels like you're being transphobic, and they're eating their own.
That's crazy. It's a beautiful thing.
It's natural law, bro.
Yeah.
It's like natural law, like it's being worked out right before our very eyes.
But like, which one of us is the most ridiculous?
I don't know if it's ridiculous, but it's still interesting. Like, because there's people genuinely struggling with same-sex attraction. There's people genuinely struggling with this. I don't want to minimize
The
that.
LGBs sitting down watching that Matt Walsh documentary, and they're like, he's got a point.
And it said that Simeon blessed God.